Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports gambling show. I am Kyle Johnson, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome. Good morning. It is bright and early, everybody. Sunday morning, the 23rd of September. How's everybody doing today? Let some people log on here. How's the volume, everybody? Volume fine for everybody? You guys able to hear me just fine? Let me know if you are. That way we can jump right into the program. We just sent out a text message alert to all of our viewers and members that have signed up for notifications when we go live. All right, guys. College football is done for the week. Moving right into the NFL, we got a great little show planned for everybody today. Bunch of free leans, free plays, and make you guys some more money. Let's just give everybody a second here to log on, get some viewers, and then we will get rocking. It is early this Sunday morning. It is 6:06 here in Las Vegas. Sun's up on the East Coast. All right. Anybody with a volume check? Get this volume rolling and properly set for you guys. Get some people to log on. Good morning, everybody. Let's get ready to break down the NFL and put some money in your pocket. Pretty positive we could have a better day than we had yesterday. That's for sure. All right. If you guys are commenting, I can't see it. If one of you are watching and you guys can hear me, do me a favor, send me a text message to my cell phone. Let me know. I'm going to refresh this browser here. Is anybody able to hear me? All right, there's a text message. Thank you, Daniel. All right, guys, bear with me while I try and figure this out. I don't know why we're having a problem. There's nobody that I can see is able to make comments real quick. So, oh, there we go. Now they're all coming in. They're all lagging. All righty. Good morning, everybody. Morning, David. Princess Chachu, Karen, Daniel, Russ, Dave. I guess everything is just majorly lagging and delayed right now. Everything is majorly delayed, so I do apologize if I get to your questions extremely late. It's because it's delayed. Thank you, Russ, for the text message as well. All right. Messages seem to be about 2 minutes delayed, but it's all good. We got a few people on. We're going to just jump right into it. Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning. Definitely looking to have a much better day today than we did yesterday. College football started out great. Our premium plays, we gave out Purdue +7. Wow, what a nice winner. Man, I don't know how many clients I talked to that were scared of that game, and we reassured them it was going to be lights out. Everything we said about Purdue absolutely happened, and then the evening time came. Wow. We did lose our big guaranteed Saturday play. We were all over the wrong side of that one. Absolutely. We had Mississippi State. Never saw that one coming with Kentucky. Yeah, 2 undefeated teams, but we missed the boat big time on that game. As well as some big spreads. Virginia Tech. Wow. When there's a bad beat out there, we seem to be on the wrong side of it, let me tell you. 30-1 Old Dominion. I know William Hill reported this morning that they took in 15 wagers on the money line yesterday on Old Dominion. Holy, now all the comments are coming in. Second wave of comments are coming in. Luciano, James, SportsBetter 609, LT, Victor, Mike, C, Rod, everybody, welcome. I'm just now seeing your comment, Russ, about what a joke Virginia Tech is. Absolutely. That's how delayed the comments are. Absolutely. What a big letdown. They could not do anything yesterday. Giving up 4 touchdowns to get beat. LT just asked what happened to my boys' Better X's picks. First of all, we're going to discuss him here in a minute, but I don't endorse his plays. I only talk about him because he's one of the whales in Vegas that's going on betting huge. And he did get hammered yesterday. But again, for the record, I don't endorse his plays. I only talk about him because he's interesting to talk about, and especially with you guys. To be able to show you guys last week a $100,000 ticket, something a lot of you guys have probably never seen before. And I know there's services out there that say you come to Vegas, you can't bet big. There's nobody in Vegas that bets big. That's why I talk about him. He's a lifetime winner. I promise you that. But, you know, he does have bad days just like everybody. Hell, we had a losing day yesterday. And we did win our free play yesterday on West Virginia minus the 16. You know, that game probably should have been our only game of the day. We should have made it our free play, our premium play, and our guaranteed Saturday play all in one. Was a hell of a free play winner. We've now, on our free daily video plays, we've now won 5 straight. And we've won 7 out of our last 8 daily free plays. And if you're betting the free video plays that we put out, they're money, guys. We got a text message from a client. He's actually been with us for quite a while. Early this morning, a couple hours ago, right when I got into the office. saying, I'm not going to name their name, but you guys all know who they are. Somebody talking smack about us if we call our plays consensus plays. Yes, our consensus plays, because we actually have a group of individuals that work here. That's why they're called consensus plays. But I promise you this, our consensus plays win more than most people's big games. That's for sure. So somebody wants to talk smack and talk shit about us. Whatever. I get it. Try and knock the guy at the top of the ladder off. Absolutely, Daniel. Yesterday did suck. It's time for another good day coming today. Got NFL on tap, all NFL today, and it's going to be a good day. But enough about that. A little recap of what we did yesterday. If I have that even information here. Actually, we'll get to that here in a second. We do have some big premium plays planned for today, NFL Sunday. We gave you guys a free play in yesterday's daily free play video. We're going to break down that game today, as well as many others, and get you guys on some more free plays and some more leans today, and definitely make you some money. How about that Texas game yesterday? Wow, what a game. Absolutely, Mike. And here's the thing. I'll be the first to admit, we have losing days. We have losing weeks, losing months. I don't expect to win, every single day, every single week. I don't expect 52 straight winning weeks. It'd be nice. It would really be nice, but I don't expect it. Same thing with 12 straight months. If you're going to say that you're winning 12 months out of the year, you're probably full of crap. Not everybody can. It's going to happen. You got to ride the highs and lows and the waves and the cycles. And you take the bad with the great, and you ride with it, and you have to plan for it. And that's why bankroll management is absolute key to success and surviving in this industry and in this business. And if you're going to bet sports, for a living or even recreationally, the key to surviving is bankroll management, proper bankroll management. I don't know how many people I talk to on a daily basis that can't manage a bankroll. And, you guys lost today, you guys suck, or I'm broke because I lost today. Well, you've only bet our games, one day. We lost on Saturday. Whoop-de-doo. Being able to manage the bankroll long-term, planning out long-term success. That's what's key, and that's what matters, guys. That's absolutely what matters. But like I was saying, we've got a big day planned for everybody today. We've got 3 big premium plays. And like I said earlier, we did drop our guaranteed Saturday game, and I'm not afraid to admit when we lose. We take it on the chin like a champ that we are. We move forward. You take your licks and you keep on going, But everybody did get a refund on that game. And believe it or not, I made sure that everybody that purchased our guaranteed Saturday play, which was a lot of people yesterday. And trust me, there's nobody that hates losing those more than me. I mean, one, because not only is my own hard-earned money on it, but two, I feel bad for all our players, all our clients that are purchasing the plays as well. And it sucks. I feel bad for everybody when that happens. And, there's nobody that wants to win them guys more than me. And, when we do lose them, we give you guys a full refund, no questions asked. Refunds have already been processed. And they go straight back to everybody's cards. And, you move forward. But what I did this time is I made sure every single buddy that was betting them, or bet our guaranteed Saturday play. So for everybody that bet it, I made sure that they either had access to our premium plays for the next couple days already. So you either already are on our premium plays, and if you weren't, I took care of you, and I credited everybody's account that didn't have our premium plays with our premium plays. Because I wanted to make sure everybody was able to get their money back today before the weekend was up. So if you guys are posting comments, I can't see any of them. For some reason, it is extremely delayed. on my end, which is absolutely weird. And I'm not sure why, but I'm not about to... I've got perfect streaming quality, which is crazy for it being so delayed. But, so yeah, everybody that lost got their money back and is on their way to making money today. And real quick, just to show everybody that I actually bet the games myself, here's, it's a little blurry because it's on the screen, but here's a copy of mine. I lost big on it yesterday. And trust me, there's nobody that's more pissed than me. And I know you guys are pissed. You guys have absolutely every right to be pissed. And but we move forward, you know. There's that. There's my ticket. You know, I betted on 5 dimes as well. I was stuck in the office all day yesterday. It was an extremely busy day. We sold an absolute ton of packages for our new client special. And let's roll right into this. Let's go, you know, we've already been on for 20 minutes. Whoop. My apologies. Sorry about that, guys. We've already been on, you know, rolling for 20 minutes, so let's just jump right into the program. Here's the third wave of comments. Tony Rajudi just asked, what do I think about the Jaguars in Tennessee? This is the same Tony from Florida that cried when he bet $100,000 on a free play. And doesn't want to get on our premium plays. Next question. Hey, Mike, thank you. Thank you for that, and you're always welcome, bud. Thank you for that comment. I do appreciate it. See, you're right. You know, if you're not 50%, you're not making anything, and it's hard for a lot of people. And Russ, yeah, Liberty got absolutely murdered. We're going to go over that here in a minute. But first, guys, let me run down this real quick. New clients, if you've never been with us before, you've never bet our premium plays, or you've never bet our system plays, here's your opportunity. It ends today. Sale ends today, guys. It's $299. You get 7 full days of our premium plays, 7 full days of our system plays. And I made a mistake in yesterday's video on our system play record. And so I just wanted to set the record straight. I think I said we were 74-3. That is incorrect. We are 76-3. All right. We 76-3 with a nice winner on Seattle yesterday, plus 100, even money on the money line. Day before that, we had the Tampa Bay Rays minus $1.30. The day before that, we had the Atlanta Braves on the money line and the Boston Red Sox plus 160 on the money line. So system plays, guys, 76-3 Major League Baseball. But we're not even going to talk about that because this show is all about the NFL. But guys, if you want to get on our new client special, all you got to do is call in. Not right now. Call in as soon as the show's over. You can get our new client special. It's $299. It's the only package that's not on the website. There's no upsells when you call in. None of that funky business. All right, guys? So all you got to do is call 888-561-8923. It's $299. You get 7 full days of premium plays, 7 full days of our system plays. All right? The next little special that we have, it's $199. You get 3 days of our premium plays. It was supposed to be for Saturday, Sunday, Monday only, but they left it on. So you guys could take full advantage of it for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. All right, both NFL and Major League Baseball. It's $199 for 3 days right on the website, or $99 for 1 day of our premium plays. All right, guys, you can get today's 3 premium plays for $99. You can purchase it right on the website. And I'm going to do this same little extra promotion for everybody as well. Anybody that purchases during the show or before kickoff will receive our NFL and college football futures package absolutely free. You guys will get all of that absolutely free. So just for purchasing. I can't see any of your guys' comments, so give me a second. I'm going to try and I got 2 computers on my desk here. I'm going to try and turn this other one on if I can. All right. Now I'm moving monitors around, or cameras. Nope, I don't want it. All right. Anyways, we'll just keep it at this. And comments are delayed, guys. I don't know why comments are not coming in, but I do apologize why I can't see them. I wonder if I could see them on... Is this tablet dead? Let's see. I'd like to... Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of juice. Let me see. Let me pop up this tablet, guys, and see if I can be able to get some comments, because I'd like to be able to see your guys' comments in real time and not 20 minutes delayed. I don't know if it's delayed on your guys' side, but it's extremely delayed. Oh, there we go. Extremely delayed on my side. The last one that I see came in was 7 minutes ago. Nope, they're all delayed. YouTube is lagging today. Either that or we're on like a 7-minute delay somehow. But while we roll into this, I will... there's the second wave of comments. Now, or the fourth wave. Yes, Daniel, I do have a heart. Sorry, reading these comments. They all come in at once. Princess Chachi, what's my thoughts on teasers in the NFL? You know, I'm not a big fan of it per se, but I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do bet them every now and then. All right, guys, let's roll right into the NFL. We got the packages out of the way for today. And again, BetterX. Let's talk about him. He absolutely had a disaster of a day yesterday. He went 0-2. I haven't talked, or I did talk to him this morning. I didn't talk to him last night. I don't bet his plays, guys. I bet ours. If we're on the same side of a game, then yeah, I'll bet one of them. But I don't bet his plays, guys. And if you do, I advise to go small. I mean, this guy's a multi-millionaire. Losing $100K is nothing to him. He wipes his ass with fucking, beep, beep, beep. Excuse my language, sailor and me coming out. He wipes his rear with, a stack of 10K. So, losing 100 is nothing. It's like sitting on the John just a couple times for him. So, I don't endorse his plays. We don't endorse his plays. I only talk about it because, it's interesting to you guys to actually hear about somebody who's firing huge on games, and he is successful. Long term, he is successful, and he is a long-term winner. He's but just like anybody, me, you, everybody, we go on streaks. So he won last Saturday, lost last Sunday, lost yesterday. I expect him to bounce back with a nice big winner today. World ranked. What was your question? I don't understand. And welcome to the program, everybody. Oh, and guys, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see our logo in the bottom right-hand corner, the Cappers Direct logo. Just hover your mouse over it. You can click on it while you're watching this video. It won't take you away. If you're on your phone, watching this on your phone or your tablet, you can just turn it to the side, and you'll be able to subscribe right there. You can hit the subscribe button right there. All right. So phone or tablet, just turn it to the side. There's nothing that you need to do. So make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't already done so, give us a thumbs up, give us a like on the video. Let us know that you do appreciate the hard work, and that we bring to you guys 7 days a week, 365 days a year to bring you guys our daily free plays, as well as these Cappers Nation shows, guys. It is bright and early at 6:30 here in the morning. I'm a little sluggish and slow, and let's roll right into it. But yeah, BetterX, guys. Tread with caution, okay? His plays today, guys, he's on the Chargers plus the 7, but I do know a lot of sharps on the Chargers. Public's riding the Rams, and a lot of sharps are riding the Chargers. A lot of big dogs are riding the Chargers today, plus the 7 points. I can tell you this, and we're going to break down, and believe it or not, that's on our break, one of our games to break down. Matt Yeomans, Dave Tully, Lou Finciaro, Josh Towers, and more are all on the Chargers. These are big name guys, successful guys in the industry. Lamont Heim. Okay, hold on, Lamont. Let me have another gulp of coffee. Maybe I'll wake up. Yeah, Jesus, that's actually our free play video that we put out yesterday, the Bears game, and we're going to break that down here in just a second. But Better X, he's on the Bears. Not the Bears, sorry. The Chargers plus the 7 and the Atlanta Falcons. I did talk to him this morning. He went and laid a big bet down on the Falcons. He bet the Bears earlier in the week, -5. Pushed it to 5.5. And I've seen it anywhere from 5 right now to 5.5. I've heard it could be going to 6 in some spots. Daniel, you're texting me right in the middle of the show. It's all good. I could do both. World ranked, how did I meet him? I've known him for years. I've actually known him for years, and I met him, believe it or not, on the Anthem Country Club out here in Vegas golfing. We had a mutual friend. I have a membership, and he had a membership, and he was actually a guest on the course with a mutual friend of mine that I was golfing with and met him through there. Thought that it'd be interested to, bring another sports bettor. It was a group of us. So I met him golfing, believe it or not. Long time ago. Sorry, reading the comments are coming in really, really, really slow. But anyways, he's on the Falcons -1.5 and the Chargers plus the 7. I was told directly from him he's got $50K on each and a $30K parlay to make up his money from yesterday. And he told me he fully expects to go 2-0 on both those plays today, and he's going to be betting one later tonight. And if I get it, I might report it. But again, guys, I don't endorse his plays. I just talk about it because it's cool to talk about somebody who bets more than me. All right, let's go over what we gave out yesterday in yesterday's video. I gave out a free private play that I bet myself, Liberty plus a 12 and a very small sprinkle on the money line. They got absolutely manhandled. All right, Liberty was outmatched, and I was completely wrong on that one. We gave out the West Virginia -16 was a nice, easy winner for everybody. Absolutely smashed Kansas State. And like I said, Kansas State would hold on for a little while. And then eventually West Virginia and their explosive offense would just tear them apart. And they absolutely did. We gave out Iowa +3. They were holding on late in the game. It was looking like it could have possibly been a push. And then they ended up giving up some more points late, and that was a wrap. And they lost 28-17. That was a lean. We gave out a lean on Georgia Tech. Was a disaster. And then we gave out the lean on Stanford, which was a nice winner. And that was a big lean. I really liked Stanford. And then my big one, Texas versus TCU. Texas plus the 3 and on the money line, guys. What a nice double win right there for everybody. Hopefully you guys at least bet that one, and as well as West Virginia. Texas, what a great game that one was. Same thing with Stanford. How the hell Oregon let them come back is beyond me. But anyways, on to the NFL. All right, first game on the docket. Game 483, 484. A few of you have already asked about it. It is our daily free play video, but we're going to run down the numbers. We're going to run down all the information that you need to be more successful. Chicago Bears, Arizona Cardinals, University of Phoenix Stadium. Actually, I think I heard they renamed that, but I'm not sure if it's official just yet. Glendale, Arizona. 4:25 in the afternoon, one on the East Coast, 1:25 on the West Coast. Chicago opened up as a 5-point favorite. Yes, Daniel, that is correct. Chicago opened up as a 5-point favorite. I've seen it as high as 5.5. And for a very short, weird period of time, yesterday it was at 4.5. The Bears line is moving. I do see it at 6 already in some spots. Westgate just moved it to 6. William Hill and the Win and CG Technology still have moved it to 6. Station Casinos and a few others in town have it at 5 still. So if you're shopping around like I like to do, I'm a coupon cutting son of a gun when it comes to betting on games. Stations and a few other online places still have it at 5. All right, guys. The total on that game opened up at 40. It was down to 48.5 right before I started filming. Let me double check that one and see. Where did that game go? Still at 38.5, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up, but it may drop a half a point before it goes up. I can see that line dropping by the public betting the under, thinking that Arizona's not going to score any, and the Bears suck on the road. So, they must, the game's got to go under. So I can see the public pushing it under, and then as soon as it hits 38, the Sharps pushing it right back up to 39. And if that doesn't happen, they're going to push it up to 39, 39.5 in my opinion. That line won't continue to drop all day long. It'll drop. I think it'll drop another half point, and then it's going to go right back up. But it's at 38.5 all over Vegas right now. Everywhere. Matter of fact, every casino on the Strip except the stations. The station properties, which have a group of properties out here in Vegas, they've got it at 39. They're the only ones at 39. But Bears 1-1 straight up, guys. 2-0 against the spread to start the year. And then the Arizona Cardinals. Wow, disastrous. Had a promising preseason, but everybody predicted them to be the losers that they're actually playing as. 0-2 straight up, 0-2 against the spread. Some top team trends. Chicago is 9-0-1 against the spread, guys. On the road against low-scoring teams averaging 17 points per game or less. All right, so against the lower-scoring teams on the road, Chicago's got a great, an impeccable record, 9-0-1 against teams that can't score on the road. All right. Arizona's just 1-6 against the spread the last 7 games. At home against poor passing teams, averaging less than 5.7 yards per attempt. So again, we're riding towards Chicago. Chicago is 7-0 on the under against decent rushing defenses, yielding less than 3.9 yards per carry. Now, the head-to-head trends between the Bears and the Cardinals. Over the total is 4-0 in the last 4 games. Between the Bears and the Cardinals, but they haven't met since 2015, so throw that one right out the window. 2015, Arizona scored 48 points in Chicago to dismantle the Bears 48-23 as a road team favorite. They were laying 2 points on the road. The over is 4-0 in their last 4 games. The last time a game between the Bears and the Cardinals went under was in 2003, guys. Seems they play each other every 3 years. They played in 03, 06, 09, 2012, and 15. And now here they are 18. So they play every 3 years. All right. The Bears are sitting 1-1 on the year and 2-0 against the spread for us bettors. While the Cardinals are yet to even win a game. They're not even close to covering a spread. Hell, they haven't even thrown a touchdown yet. They don't have a touchdown on the ground. They don't have a touchdown in the air. They don't have a touchdown on defense. They're yet to score a touchdown this season, and it's week 3. All right, Arizona, they lost last week 34-0 against the Rams. Week 1, they lost 24-6 against the Redskins. The Bears defense absolutely dominated the Seahawks and Russell Wilson on Monday night. They won by a touchdown, 24-17. I think that spread was 3. We were on the wrong side of that one. Matter of fact, that was the last time we lost a daily free play video. Was last Monday. We've won 5 straight. And today's going to make 6 on this one. All right, guys, Arizona's 14-5-1 under the total at home since 2015. Sam Bradford, he is absolutely, he's off to a horrendous, horrible start to the year. He's being outscored 58-6. Guys, 58-6. I don't put all the blame on Sam Bradford. He's had success in other places, in other cities, on other teams. I don't see it, as entirely his fault. You build your team around the quarterback, and no doubt, they're bringing him in, and then drafting, the QB that they got. It's no, Josh Rosen, is he going to be their savior? Like, is he going to be a Baker Mayfield? No. He can't hurt against, going up for what Sam Bradford's done. It can't hurt. But, with the defense and the pass rush that the Bears bring with Khalil Mack, we're not going to see Rosen today, I don't think. I think the Cardinals will ride or die with Sam Bradford in Week 3, and in order to protect Josh Rosen 100%. With Matt Nagy calling the plays and offense for the Bears, their offense has actually shown some great strides this year over years past. And no doubt, picking up Khalil Mack, what a game changer he is for the Bears on defense. Mike, sorry, I'm missing the comments. What were you saying about the Bills? That they cover, or that they win the game outright? But back to the Bears and the Cardinals. The Bears are averaging 23. I don't know where I got 34 from. 23.5 points per game. Cardinals are averaging 3. Bears allowing 20.5 points per game, while the Cardinals are allowing 29 points per game. The Bears offense averaging 170 yards in the air, 112 on the ground. The Cardinals averaging just a measly 114 in the air and a whopping 61 on the ground. The Bears defense is allowing 251 in the air, 71 on the ground, and the Cardinals defense just getting taken advantage of everywhere, allowing 294 yards of offense over 2 games, on average over 2 games in the air, and 136 rush yards on the ground. This was our official free play in our daily free play video yesterday. We put it out, Bears -5. Obviously, that line has gone up. I do like it. No matter where it's at, I do like it against Arizona. I don't think Arizona's at home, but I still think they get beat. And I think the Bears cover easily. I do like the Bears minus the points, as well as I do like the over. I do like the over in that game today, over 38.5. And I look for that total to go up. But I'm going to wait a little while. That game is in the afternoon, so I'm going to see if that total gets pushed down to 38 before I can bet it and see what happens. But if not, I do like the over 38.5. I like it right now. Next game on the docket, Indianapolis Colts, Philadelphia Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia. 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 here on the West Coast, game 461, 462. When that line opened up, the Eagles were laying 7. It dropped to 6.5 on Thursday's show, and it is now back to laying 7 against the Colts. Total opened up at 48. It dropped to 47.5 on Thursday, and now Sunday morning it sits at 46. Now, all these lines were updated as soon as, or actually right before I filmed. Let me double check. It is now down to -7, minus $1.05 at the Westgate, the Mirage. William Hill just took that line off, which is rather strange. I'll have to look that up and see what's going on over at the William Hill. Same thing with the stations. They just pulled the line on that game. So obviously something just happened between the Colts and the Eagles. But while we are doing that, I'm going to see what I can see. All right, nothing here just yet, but I'm sure whatever it is, what's going to happen? Well, Carson Wentz is back today, guys, and I do think that's going to have a major effect on the game. I really do. I've got a feeling it's going to affect the game and affect the outcome, no matter which way it was. But like I said, totals down to 46 here in Vegas. The Colts 1-1 straight up, 1-1 against the spread. Eagles sitting the same, 1-1, 1-1 against the spread. Top team trends: Colts 19-8-1 against the spread, dating back to 2000 on the road against stout rushing defenses, yielding less than 3.6 yards per carry. Eagles just 1-6 against the spread their last 7 games after playing Tampa Bay. Interesting right there. The Eagles are also 7-0 on the over versus AFC South teams. The over in their head-to-head series in the last 6 games, 6-0 on the over. All right, guys, 6-0 on the over. They last played in 2014, 1 week prior than this week. They played in week 2 in 2014, where the Eagles beat the Colts in Indianapolis 30-27. Let's see here. Eagles have won their last 2 meetings. The last time the Colts beat the Eagles was in 2006. Pretty impressive, huh? And the last time they won in Philadelphia was 2002 when they won 35-13. All right, the road team has won the last 4 of 5 meetings, but keep in mind, that's dating back from 2014 through 2002. All right, as the defending Super Bowl champs got completely shredded through the air by Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Buccaneers last week, a strong pass rush is going to be crucial for the Eagles in their Week 3 matchup against Indianapolis. And thank you, Russ, for posting that. Ajayi and Sproles are both out for Philadelphia. That is why the line is probably pulled while they re-update that. And we'll see what those 2 players, how they affect the lines over at William Hills and the stations. Thanks, Russ. I don't know, for some reason, everything I have here is delayed. So hopefully the lag catches back up. But, like I was saying, a strong pass rush for the Eagles is going to be key. The Colts, they've got a very suspect offensive line, guys. And this is going to present many opportunities for the Eagles, which obviously, they've got an extremely stacked defensive line, one of the best in the league. And they're going to have every opportunity to have a field day against Andrew Luck. However, if the Colts are able to establish a run, and the Colts offensive line can keep Andrew Luck upright long enough, fans, us bettors, we could be in store for a shootout. The return of Carson Wentz, it's sure to add a lot of questions, okay? There's a lot of questions around Carson Wentz. Look at Deshaun Watson for the Texans. He's been sluggish. He's not what we saw before he got injured. And I think we're going to see the same thing from Carson Wentz. From everything that I've seen, everything that I've heard from on the ground, Carson Wentz is, in his practices, he's favoring his injury, and it's hampering him a little bit. And, you come off a big injury, you're always scared. You don't want to re-injure it. And it affects your mind, it affects how you play. As Mike just said, it's raining in Philly, guys. With Jay Ajayi being out, that was going to be a big key for Carson Wentz and him having a smooth transition back into, NFL game speed. And if the Eagles can't establish, no, John, they don't, in my opinion. If the Eagles can't establish any run, I don't think they're going to allow, or they're going to, give Carson Wentz the proper amount of time to get things going smoothly. They need to be able to establish a run against the Colts, who are only allowing 83 yards per game on average of on the ground. If they can establish the run, Carson Wentz could, and he gets a rhythm, he can definitely pick apart the Indianapolis defense down the field. But that's if, So with a Jahi being out, changes things. Absolutely changes things. I keep checking the updated lines, guys. As soon as I know, as soon as I see it, I will definitely update you guys. But everywhere else still has it at 7, so I don't anticipate it being affected that much. The Colts offense averaging 241 yards in the air and only 89 on the ground. Okay, the Eagles were averaging 220 yards per game in the air, 102 on the ground. The Colts defense has been allowing 249 yards in the air and only 83 on the ground. All right, guys. And the same thing with Philadelphia, allowing 309 yards of offense in the air. They got shredded last week in the air, but only allowing 58 on the ground. That front line for the Eagles is no joke. And I don't expect Indianapolis to be able to run the ball very well, which is going to affect Andrew Luck. But I think not just the luck factor, the Andrew Luck factor. Not many quarterbacks are able to come off a major injury and come right back in and light the world on fire. It just doesn't happen, especially in the NFL. College, completely different story. The pass rush in college is a lot different than at the big boy level. They're not teaching them that in college like they do in the NFL. So free lean on this game, guys. We've got the Colts plus the 7. I thought it was going to go higher, but it's just not. It's not going to go any higher. I can see that line dropping here very shortly. If you're going to bet it, I would advise betting it very, very soon before you see 6.5, possibly 6. But free lean on that game, guys. The Colts plus the points. Rod Father just asked, is the battle for LA a sure over game? Nothing's ever sure, especially in the NFL, bud. Other question. Yes, a lot of people love the Chargers. The Sharps are on the Chargers, I promise you that much. And the battle for LA should definitely be a great game. All right, guys. Next one on the docket right here. We're going to actually skip this one for the last one. But one we're going to talk about right now. 475, 476. Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Redskins. FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, guys. 1 p.m. Eastern time. 475, 476 for betting purposes. When the line opened up, Green Bay was favored by 2.5 points. Thursday, it moved to 3. And as I'm talking right now, that line is at 2, back down to 2.5. It's where I like to see it. I'd actually like to see it lower if possible. Total opened up at 47.5. It dropped to 45. It dropped to 45.5 on Thursday. This morning before filming, it was at 45. And where it sits currently is at 45. In most places in Vegas, some got it at 45.5. Green Bay 1-0-1. They've got 1 win and a push straight up. 1-1 against the spread. Redskins 1-1 straight up. 1-1 against the spread as well. Sorry, updating my stuff here. trying to see what that new line on the Colts game is going to be, but nothing came up just yet. All right, reading some comments. 3 upsets at 1 p.m. games. Watch. Absolutely, Mike. I do believe there's going to be some underdogs winning today outright. I do believe it. Some top team trends between the Packers and the Redskins. Green Bay is 6-1 against the spread the last 7 games on the road before their bye. Washington is just 9-19-4, dating back to the season of 2000 at home in September. Not a very good September team historically. Green Bay is 14-1 on the over on the road when playing on Sundays. So when Green Bay gets to play on Sundays on the road, they're 14-1 in their last 15 games going over. All right, guys. Head-to-head trends. Green Bay is 6-2 straight up, 5-2 against the spread their last 8 games against the Redskins. Last time they played November 20th, 2016, where Washington dismantled Green Bay 42-24. The game has gone over the last 3 games straight. Last 3 times they played in 2013, January of 16, and November of 16. All 3 games have gone over. All right, Aaron Rodgers, he was listed as day-to-day. He did not practice on Thursday. However, everything that I was told is that, I'm just double checking, the line hasn't changed on that one. But everything that I was told is he will be playing, he will be starting. Even though he's injured knee, 2 days ago they listed him officially as questionable, but we all know he was going to play. Okay, the Redskins offense, they haven't been bad with Alex Smith, averaging 258 yards in the air, 123 on the ground. Alex Smith has been definitely a great pickup for the Redskins. 6 straight unders since the end of last season. The Redskins games, they have, since dating back to their last 4 games last year and their 2 this year, 6 games straight, the total going under. Okay. Lamont just said, take Green Bay in the full game under. Washington's offense, guys, it's been decent with Alex Smith averaging 258 yards in the air. I look for Jay Gruden to have Alex Smith definitely attack through the air, just as Kirk Cousins took advantage of Green Bay last week. Kirk Cousins took advantage of the Green Bay defense by passing that ball down the field. The Aaron Rodgers factor makes it definitely hard for you to bet against Green Bay. 100%, guys. It's one of the reasons why I'm not. The Packers averaging 26.5 points per game. The Redskins averaging just 16. Redskins, they're averaging 16.5 points per game. Getting the job done. They got the job done, in one of the games so far. But they're not putting up enough points. I can't talk this morning. Packers allowing 26 points per game, where the Redskins are averaging, giving up just under 2 touchdowns at 13.5 points. Packers offense, no doubt, Aaron Rodgers averaging 277 yards in the air, 83 on the ground. The Redskins offense averaging 258 in the air with Alex Smith, 123 on the ground rushing. The Packers defense has been allowing 283 yards on average per game in the air, as well as 103 on the ground. And then the Redskins defense been holding strong, allowing only 161 yards in the air and only 86 on the ground. All right, guys, that's some stellar numbers right there. Granted, first game of the season, they took apart Arizona. They beat Arizona 24-6, and then last week they lost to the Colts 21-9. Okay. This week they got the Packers. Free lean on the game. Packers is my official little lean on the game. However, the total being where it's at, okay? The total being 45. I know a lot of people like the under on this game, but I like the over. Both defenses have been giving up a lot of yards. As Russ, our off-site statistician for all our live shows, Green Bay's defense was shredded for 425 yards and 4 scores by opposing quarterback Kirk Cousins last week, which is what I was just saying earlier. Alex Smith should have a field day in the air. Jay Gruden calling the plays. Alex Smith should definitely shred them in the air and put up points. And we all know Aaron Rodgers is going to put up points. So I know it's raining. I know it's raining, but Green Bay's still gonna put up their 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. And Alex Smith, he's they're gonna get the job done there, running the ball and probably in the air as well. So just because it's raining, guys, a lot of times you guys get scared by these totals, low totals, and that's exactly what's happening with this line. Total going from 47.5 down to 45 this morning. Okay, and it's actually moved back up to 45.5 in a couple spots here in Vegas because of a big bet that just came in on the over. And you guys get scared because you see the weather, and you guys won't bet the over. You guys get psyched out because it's raining. Just because it's raining, guys, remember, it makes it a little more tougher, to hold on to the ball, but it gives more opportunities for the defense to get good takeaways as well as defensive touchdowns and stuff like that. So I do like the over. I've got a small lean on the over as well as the Packers on this one. I like the Packers to get the job done. I like the Packers to cover the spread. And I like the total to go over on this game. I really do. To everybody tuning in on YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, live stream, Venmo, or Vimeo, whatever it is, Vimeo, our website, cappersdirect.com. Everybody tuning in, thank you. I do appreciate it. We got a couple more games to break down. We got some more leans to give you, some more free plays. I've got a personal play to give you guys as well. We got some money to be made. And remember, guys, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you're not participating in the live chat. And if you want to participate in the live chat, all you have to do is come over to our YouTube channel. I know there's about a dozen or so people watching on Periscope. There's a dozen or so watching on Twitter. I do appreciate it. There's 80 to 90 to 100 on YouTube, and there's even more on our website. Remember, guys, you can always check us out on the web, cappersdirect.com. And remember, I'm going to preach this again. If you guys haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do, okay? Please do subscribe to it. A lot of great benefits, and here's the reasons why. When you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're going to get instant notifications when we go live or when we post a video. And anytime we post a video, we've got a free play in it, at least one. When we do the live shows, we got multiple free plays in them. Okay, guys? We've won 5 straight of our daily free plays. You want to be notified about those. We've won 7 of our last 8 daily free play videos. You want to be notified. Thank you, Daniel, for the pronunciation correction. I don't even have that app. I don't even know how to use it. But the way that you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner of our video, if you're watching this on a computer, you'll see our logo. All you got to do is just click on it. Pops up a small little window that says subscribe. You're not going to leave this window, so please do subscribe. If you're on your phone or your tablet, just turn it sideways, all right? Turn it sideways. click that subscribe button right there, and then you're good to go. All right, you're on your way to getting notified. And while you're there, while you already have your tablet sideways or you just subscribe to the YouTube channel, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like in that video. Let us know that you appreciate all the hard work and all the free plays and all the money we've been making you guys absolutely free. So give us a thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate it, because we certainly do, all right? With that being said, let's move on to the next game, guys. Let's break it down and get you guys even more money, all right? Game 471, 472. New York Giants head to Houston to face Deshaun Watson and the Texans. Popping up my lines on this game. Game time 1 p.m. on the East Coast. 10 a.m. here. Crazy the time difference between games. On the West Coast, we're still drinking Bloody Marys, having breakfast, eating toast, eating eggs when the games kick off. On the East Coast, you guys are having tacos, pizza, and breaking out that cold cool. Big time difference. Reading through some of these comments. Lamont says his parlay for today: Detroit full game over, Jacksonville minus 6.5, Green Bay minus the 3, and the game under, Carolina minus 3, KC full game under 55, and the Chargers plus 7. I'll tell you what, Lamont, the ones that I agree with on that one, I do like Green Bay. I do like the Chargers. So we got some mutual. Again, everybody, the comments are coming in very, very delayed. I'm not seeing them in real time like I normally do. So if I'm not replying to your comments or I'm replying to them extremely late, it's because they're coming in delayed. Infamous Whiner just asked, how much did BetterX lose yesterday? I think he lost like 140. Pretty close, yeah. With the juice, it was at least 140. Crazy. Crazy that somebody could... And that's the only reason why I talk about them. And if you guys don't want to hear about them, I don't have to. I just find it interesting. You know, other services want to talk smack and say that, you know, I don't bet big. Come out to Vegas, guys. I'll show you what betting big is. But, you know, this guy makes me look like a small bettor. And to me, that's intriguing, and I like to talk about it. And, you know, here, for everybody that didn't tune in last week, BetterX is promising a much better day today than he had yesterday, as well as a better Sunday. And here's what he did last Sunday. Everybody knows I showed this ticket. This was last Sunday. He donked off 110 grand on the Texans last Sunday. So, you know, I like to talk about him just because it's interesting to see somebody who bets more than me. You know, there's not a lot of them out there. There's not a lot of other services out there, and he's not even a service, or people that bet bigger than me. You know, as far as services go, I don't know another service. VIP Sports, he bets games. And bets them good. You know, there's a handful of us others that actually give out plays and work for a service or own a service that actually bet our games. You know, all these other guys on the East Coast that say they've been betting games for years, they're lying to you. They haven't even had a place to bet. You know, so that's the reason why I talk about it. And if you guys don't want to hear about them, I don't have to talk about them. But I know a lot of you guys do. And hell, even somebody who's going to lose 140K on a game is also interesting as well. You know, he's got the nutsack to go bet the games. So I'm going to report it. We're going to talk about it. It gives us something else to talk about other than me and losing 30K on Mississippi State last night. All right. We've got the Giants and the Houston Texans coming up. We're also going to break down the Saints and the Falcons here in just a minute as well as get you guys on free plays, some more leans, and put some more money in your pocket. But first, enjoy this quick 40-second break, and then I will be back. All right, we're back, guys. Nice quick 40-second break so I could find my shades. I thought about wearing them the whole program based on how the games went yesterday. Premium plays went 1 and 2. Started out absolutely great. We smashed Purdue yesterday +7. My phone probably rang at least 24 times from clients that are fairly new with us, and they're like, really? Purdue +7? What do you see on this game? And they all saw what happened. And then after that, it all went downhill. Our great winning day. And guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I post a lot of free plays on Twitter. I tweet a lot on there. Post copies of tickets. I post copies of my Fun Money account, 5-dime tickets, parlays. The other day I hit a 9-teamer. It actually turned into an 8-teamer when the Dodgers that bet got canceled because Rich Hill didn't start. But if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. Go follow me on Twitter. You guys will get more free daily plays because I like to post them there. Yes, Grant. BetterX took the Chargers +7. I'm typing these in here. Chargers +7 and the Falcons -1.5. And again, I don't endorse him or for you guys to bet his plays. He does have some great plays lifetime. He is a lifetime winning bettor, which was verified and confirmed by Ed Bogdanovich at the Director of Trading for William Hill. I heard that on another program as well. Everybody in Vegas is talking about this guy. He's actually been doing this for a while, betting big, betting huge, and it's just now catching on to the general public. A few of us talking about him. Grant, you're welcome, bud. Hey, it looks like the comments are actually happening in real time now. I like that. Maybe we could speed this thing up a little. But I don't, as far as endorsing his plays, I don't endorse him, guys. He takes a lot of big risks, but you got to remember, this guy, he can go lose 140K on a game, and he doesn't even feel the pain. Gary, it might not have been a bad idea yesterday. He would have had a great day yesterday and last Sunday. But I can tell you this, he won on Thursday and Friday pretty damn big. If I was live more often, I would give you guys what he bets on a daily basis just so you guys can track it. But I've seen somebody posted on our YouTube channel that he went 0-2. And again, guys, I don't endorse his games as far as betting goes. Some of the games were on, or I might like myself personally, and it's a private play of mine. And then I'm betting it. But, as far as just going out betting on I stick with my system. It's been proven, and it's been successful for what I've been able to do for years. World Rank just asked, do I consider him a sharp? Yes, sir. If you're a sir or ma'am. But yes, I do. I know a lot of people do. The people that know him, they do. The casinos do. If you're a lifetime bettor and you're up, then he is a very successful individual in what he does for a living, as well as betting sports. And as Lamont just said, that's why he's got money. He take risks. We've all taken risks. And you take your calculated risks, and if you're good at what you do, hopefully you avoid those bad beats in the long run. Daniel said, Better X is on that wacky tacky with the +7. It's legal. Yes, it is legal. You can absolutely smoke in Vegas. Not outside, but you can smoke in the privacy of your residency or hotel room if the hotel allows it. Curtis, how does it work for taxes in Vegas on winnings? As far as taxes go, sports betting, it's not taxed. What you make as income, it's your responsibility to report it to the IRS on what you make. Just know that anytime you do a transaction over $10,000, that casino will report it on I forget which form number it is, but I've got one at just about every casino. Doesn't matter if you're buying in or cashing out, they send in a report to the IRS that you did a transaction over $10,000 in cash. As far as what you report is on the individual. I know I pay my fair share of taxes. I pay more in taxes than most people make. Going to great programs in the state and with the federal government, yeah. And as Mike said, Better X has had bad days too. Karen, no. He does not buy anybody's packages. And he doesn't sell plays. He's never asked to get into the business. He does handicap all his own games. He does all his own work, all his own research. John, are we betting on weed or sports? Hey, John, whatever makes us money, that's what we're betting on, buddy. You can give me two turtles racing, and I'll tell you which one's going to win first, all right? But no, he's not in the industry. He's not in this industry. That's for sure. Louisiana, we're going to get to that Giants game in just a second, bud. Gary just asked, you would think that Better X would bet on simple games. Sometimes, he picks and chooses, and, he's right and wrong, just like the best of us. And I do like the Chargers today, though. I do like them plus the points. They may not win outright, but I think it'll be a close game. But just to know this, guys, I don't endorse his plays. I've said that a bunch. I probably should have said that a few weeks ago. Man, how do I get text messages from other sports services? I don't get it. Trying to sell me a $5 package today. And as Mike just said, there's Daniel. No, not today. As Mike just pointed out, Vegas is a sports betting capital of the world. I know you can go bet them on the East Coast now. You can bet it down in the South. You've always been able to bet it online. But the sports betting capital of the world is Las Vegas. The information flows through Vegas. The information that you need throws through Vegas. The lines originate, and are posted here in Vegas. What's going on the East Coast, in Biloxi, offshore at Bookmaker, it's all starting here. They all adjust based on what Vegas is doing. And as Kyle pointed out, the odds makers here in Vegas are no slouch. They're not fools. All right? And speaking of that, the odds makers, I heard from the same client that texted me earlier that some other service was talking shit that, yes, I do know odds makers that work at the casinos. One of them that worked at one for many, many years is one of our 8 guys. And dipshit wants to say you don't know anybody in Vegas or it's impossible. What, you think these people hide? You think they're a computer? You think they don't have lives? You don't think they golf? You don't think they have friends of friends where people could meet them? You don't think they come actually out of the sports book and hang out there? Some of these guys on the East Coast are just absolutely morons. I mean, some of these guys on the East Coast are just that want to be quote quote handicappers and say what they think about the industry, don't even know the industry, and couldn't pick their ass if their finger was already in it. John, good comment, John. Good comment. The comment that I removed, Sun Moon, he was posting a link for you guys to go watch games, and it's spam and probably virus infested. So I deleted that message on there. That way nobody's exposed to it. But anyways, guys, yes, we do know odds makers. Hell, Kenny White's one. I think everybody knows Kenny White. And if you guys don't know who Kenny White is, go watch his 60-minute CBS special. So, to the services on the East Coast, I want to say people out in Vegas don't know anybody. And no, guys, sorry, I'm not in Arizona, all right? In Las Vegas. But anyways, back to the games, because I know that's why you guys are here. Infamous Weiner asks, if possible, interested in hearing about the Packers and the Packers, Jaguar, Tennessee, Patriots, Lions, Kansas City, San Francisco, Minnesota, and Buffalo. Infamous Weiner, when we're done, watch the repeated version. We already talked about the Packers. We broke down that game. We broke down the Chiefs and 49ers is coming up. All right, guys, back to the games. We got 3 more to talk about here. And then get you guys on some more free plays. Lamont, thanks for tuning in, bud. New York Giants, Houston Texans. Game 471, 472. Curtis, I agree. They wiped their rears barehanded. There are some good ones. I do know a few decent guys out there. But for the rest, just working out of their house trying to steal your money. 471, 472 for betting purposes. Line on this game, interesting line. All right, guys, interesting line. When that line came out, the Texans were -3. They were laying a field goal. All right, and as soon as that line came out, the Sharps all hammered the Texans -3. And very interesting, that line has shot up to 6. All right, Texans laying 6. And from what I've actually talked to a handful of individuals that all fired anywhere from 10 to 30,000. I know one guy that bet 50,000 on the Texans -3, and they've all hammered the opposite side at +6 today and yesterday. So they've got a nice middle at -3 and +6. And what an opportunity. If you would have bet this game on day one when the line first came out, you could have bet the Texans at -3. And then you could have waited until today or yesterday, and you could have bet the Giants at +6. And you hope that the Texans win by 4 or 5. And double whammy. Only on the hook for one, though. If they lose outright, then you break even. Either way, I mean, a win-win. Wow, what an opportunity. All right, I guess I got to block this guy. Hold on, I've never done that before. Unwanted commercial content or spam report. Oh, they won't remove it. So let's see here. Hold on. Let me block this ding dong here, posting the spam. Sun Moon. And it won't let me. Weird. Imagine that. That was just created. His account was... Oh, there we go. Block user. Sun Moon. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Today is Houston's home opener, as Russ just pointed out. Back to this recap that we got going on, guys. Giants 0-2 straight up, 0-2 against the spread. The exact same thing for the Houston Texans. All right, the battle of the unwinning teams, the non-winning teams. The Giants are 35-22 against the spread the last 57 games on the road against lesser passing defenses, yielding more than 6.7 yards per point. Houston is 0-7 against the spread the last 7 games at home before playing the Colts. The Giants are 15-6 on the under when they are an underdog. And as Gary pointed out, the Giants are still terrible. The Giants are still terrible. And Louisiana just pointed out Flowers is benched today. He is the right tackle for the Giants. There's no recent head-to-head trend on this game, guys. The teams haven't played since September of 2014 when Eli Manning and the Giants beat Houston in New York 30-17. The Giants on offense have they've looked horrible, guys. Averaging just 74 yards per game on the ground with that big back they had in the draft. Hey, Mike, I do appreciate that comment. I'm always sorry to hear when somebody gets taken advantage of by another service. I do think it sucks. From being on the legitimate side of this business, I do apologize for all the shady people that have taken advantage of you guys. It does suck because there's actually quite a few hardworking, honest individuals and sports services in this industry. There's a lot more black eyes though. But I'm glad we're able to make you money for free too. The Giants face a tough Houston defensive front line, guys. Absolutely. Deshaun Watson, he's not the same as we saw last year. I was talking about this earlier when we were talking about Carson Wentz. Before he got hurt, we're not seeing the same Deshaun this year. It's going to come though. He's building his stride. To me personally, he looks like he's playing scared. He's favoring the bad leg, and he's favoring that bad leg, and he's had his moments that show progress and show the flashes of what we had last year with him before he got injured. And he hasn't put together an entire quarter of stellar play yet, but I think it's coming. I absolutely think it's coming. Is it coming today against the Giants? I don't know. But at one point this season, we're going to see the Deshaun Watson of last year. I think after coming back from a major injury like that, and Carson Wentz is going to experience the same thing, in my opinion. And I may be wrong with Carson Wentz. Maybe I'm wrong. But with Watson, it's just taking time to get back up to game speed. Black guys? I didn't say black guys. I said black eyes. I had to read your comment. I didn't even know what you said, Daniel. I'm the least racist person in this room. I promise you that much. I may be white, but my grandfather is Mexican. So least racist person in this room, please don't bring race into it or even joke or hint and put me in that category in the same sentence, please. But I do think Watson's going to have a game to shine, and I do think it's coming soon. I don't know what's going to happen in this game with him. Both teams are fighting for their chance, to get their first win. Sorry, these comments are hilarious. Guys, keep them going. What you guys are talking about, I actually love to see. It actually makes me laugh. I hate to see that you guys get taken advantage of, but I love to see the comments because other viewers will believe you guys versus me. All right, guys? I can tell you guys who not to go use, but that's not my style. All right? I'm not going to tell you who not to use or who to be business. It just makes me look like I'm, hating on them, and I don't. I don't hate on anybody. Eventually, one time or another, you guys are going to end up with us at one time or another. It may be your first time dealing with a sports service, or maybe your last. And because you got burned by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other guys on the East Coast. Eventually, you guys are going to end up with us. And I'll talk about that here in a minute. But let's finish this breakdown on the Giants and the Houston game. No, not black eyes, black eyes. Must be my accent. Both teams fighting for a chance for the first win today. The Giants are 8-1 on the under the last 9 games. All right, Houston's pass rushers should make life very difficult for Eli Manning. Since 2014, the Giants are 9-11-1 as road dogs. All right, guys. Giants averaging 14 points per game, whereas the Texans are averaging 18.5 points per game. The Giants allowing 20 points per game by their defense, whereas the Texans are allowing 23.5 over 2 games so far. The Giants' offense averaging 215 yards in the air and only 74 on the ground with Saquon Barkley and the rest of their backs. The Texans' offense averaging 223 yards in the air and 157 on the ground. Giants defense limiting teams to 164 in the air and 137 rushing. The Texans defense allowing 200. Texans allowing 225 yards of offense through the air and 111 on the ground. I look to see a big game on the ground by Saquon Barkley today. Either on the ground or quick little outs to him. This game, guys, if you didn't bet the Texans -3, you're very welcome, Mike. If you guys didn't bet the Texans -3 a week ago or 5 days ago, I'm laying off the game as far as everything goes on that game. I love the middle that the Sharps took. I love the middle that the Sharps took on this game. This is why they're sharp, okay? This is why 95% of the betting public lose. This is why 97% of the other sports services can't win a game. The Sharps came and they bet the Texans -3. Do the math. That line shot to 6 because as soon as the Sharps moved the line, everybody in the world, I see you guys posting it. There's no way the Texans are going to smash them today. Texans are going to smash them today. Texans are this. Texans are that. The Giants suck. The Giants this. The Giants that. The Texans have scored 37 points in 2 games. Okay? The line moved, and now the Sharps are all betting the Giants +6. I can give you the list of them. Let's see here. Where'd that game go? Let's see, who's got them as the best bets? Jonathan Von Tobel, Sam Pantonovich, Matt Yeomans, Tully. The list goes on, guys. I got another one right here with power ratings on the game that we printed out. Our power ratings on the games at +6. You know, if you didn't middle this game, if you don't have an opportunity to middle this game, I would stay off of this game. Absolutely, Curtis. If they could put it back down to 3 and then move it back down to 6, I would bet it. I missed the boat on this one. I did not bet the Texans earlier in the week. I thought about it. I'm regretting it now because this is like the perfect scenario. You can't lose if you bet them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can't lose today because you have a middle opportunity with a 3-point swing. So you have 2 points. If the Texans win by 4 or 5, you win both bets. If the Texans win by 3, you win the bet on the Giants. All right? If the Texans don't win by 3 or they lose the game, you still win on the Giants. And if the Texans blow them out and win by 7 or more, touchdown or more, you win the Texans, and you're risking very little. Put it that way. Yeah, you'll be out, juice, but what a middle opportunity. I take that every day of the week when I think it's going to be a close game. I think this one's a close game, guys. I don't think it's a blowout. I don't think they walk away from each other. With that being said, with a total low of 43.5, the total's trending upwards on this game as we've been talking. Let me see if that line has changed on this game. Hold on, because we've been talking about the Texans for like 30 minutes now. Texans and the Giants game. Still 43.5, guys. Opened up at 42. Earlier in the week, I was all over the under in this game. I was loving the under. But if I gave out a lean on this game, I would take the over. I may be completely off base on this. Maybe it's a super, super low-scoring game. I'm changing my opinion on it just so the research that I've done, the research we did breaking down the games. But I do. I do like the over in this game, guys. I see Saquon Barkley having a hell of a game in Texas. I see Deshaun Watson getting some touchdowns in the air. Nathaniel, you missed all the good stuff, but you know what? You're tuning in. It's getting ready to get real good, buddy. And as Curtis just pointed out, the Giants have no offensive line. I look for Houston should have a big game on defense. I look for some points coming from the Texans D. Absolutely today. I think we've been waiting for it all in the first 2 games. Mike, what do you mean? Mike just said Kyle, he came with the bullshit. He got a new name. What do you mean? Who got a new name? But guys, I don't have an official lean. My lean on the Texans and the Giants game is stay off the game. If you're going to bet it, I like the over. Earlier in the week, I like the under. Oh, the spammer. Okay, I see it, guys. Hold on. I just saw that here. I missed that. Guys, if somebody's posting a link in the comments, please don't click it, especially if they're like, go watch this game here, go do this, go do that. It's spam, guys, and probably put virus on your computers or devices. All right, he's blocked. And I'm sure there'll be another one. And as Princess Chacho, O'Brien's on the hot seat. I don't know if I see him winning by 13. They might. They may very well blow him out. I loved him at -3. but with the opportunity to have a middle in that game, and risk juice for a chance of a double payout where I think the game can go both ways. So, guys, officially, in my opinion, if I'm laying off that game, I didn't have a chance to middle it, and I'm laying off of it. But if I was going to bet it, I would bet the over. I think Watson puts up numbers. Kyle, do I think Houston wins outright? Dan Martin just asked if I think Houston wins outright. I would like them to win outright. Do they? I don't know. This one's tough for me today. But I do want them to. I mean, I've got them in the beginning of the season. I actually gave them. They were one of our 3 futures picks at plus 600 to win the AFC Championship. We actually picked them at plus 180 to win the AFC South in our futures. So, and we also had them at over 9, winning over 9 games in the futures package. So I do see the Texans doing great. And with Eli, you can't count out Eli. John just said it. Eli's sneaky. He could throw 6 picks, or he could throw 6 touchdowns. It shows up. It could be 6-pick Eli or 6 touchdown Eli. That's hey, Cali Niner, welcome, guys. Everybody just tuning in, welcome. John, that is like the best description that you can describe Eli. You never. It's like a Forrest Gump says, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. With Eli, and John said it best. John, I'm gonna keep picking that one right there. I'm gonna keep using that one. 6-pick Eli or 6 touchdown Eli. You never know what you're gonna get. And add in the Saquon Barkley effect, the Deshaun Watson. So for that, guys, the only thing I'm taking on that game is the over. All right, guys. I actually changed that because earlier in the week I liked the under, but I'm changing that. Talking myself into it. Nice little lean on that game. Cali Niner, you came just in the perfect time because the next game up is the San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs. Game 479 and 480. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. But first, you guys were making comments earlier, and while I was talking about the Giants, and I was reading them, Mike said, they just get you for the money. F so-and-so. It's about us, Kyle. The other service robbed me already. Since I got with you, I'm better. Mike, I appreciate that. Glenn said that I need to make a list of other people that you guys should at least watch out for or not use. Then Mike said that another service keeps calling them every day. They think I'm a fool. They want to play with my money. I want no parts of so-and-so. Back to that real quick. Touch on that basis. Glenn, it is great, and I should come out with a list of names and services you shouldn't use, but unfortunately, it would be longer than my show program that we write. It'd be longer than the 20 pages here that I have to skim off of, and that would be using size 10 font. Daniel, welcome to the show. I haven't seen you comment before, so welcome. I've heard that from multiple people before in the past, but, I've also heard some good things about them. I can't vouch for them. I've never bet their games or heard their games. I only hear what clients say. Drew to the Crew wants to know about the Saints-Falcons game. That's coming up after this next one. Miguel, what do you think about that T6? Curtis had one call me, give me a free play, and the next day he called me and said I owed him $300. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to make a list or nothing like that, but who said it? Somebody actually said the comment, and It's 100% accurate. Let me see. Who said the comment about if they're in their mom's basement, don't use them? There we go. Chido. If they broadcast from their mama's basement, then don't use them. Perfect example. Luciano, thank you, buddy. Thank you. If you come back and you miss the rest of the live broadcast, you guys can always watch this after the fact. It's always on our YouTube channel. I never delete any videos. All right, guys. I know there's services that go live. They give out free plays. They get their ass hammered. We got our asses kicked yesterday on the games, and I never delete videos. We never remove them. They're all up there for everybody to see all the time. You can always watch our archive version. But guys, if they're broadcasting and they got newspapers or, they're in their kitchen and it looks like, an apartment from back when you were in, college or 18, they must not be that successful. There's nothing wrong with filming a video here and there from your house or, hell, I've gone live from my house, from my backyard before 4th of July party. But if the person's not successful and they want you to put your hard-earned money on it, be careful, all right? If somebody, here's the thing, guys, and I try and express this enough, people want to call me a hater for it, whatever, call me a hater for it. But if a sports service is giving you games and they're not actually betting the games themselves, here, they can't take their wallet, go bet the games. It don't matter if it's offshore, at a reputable offshore place, or with a local bookie, or, hey, look, I got hundreds. Showing you my American Express numbers. The scammers may get it. And take their hard-earned money, and wherever it may be, go wager on the games. And then prove it to you. You have to ask yourself why. Why? Why don't they prove it to you? Why don't they prove to the rest of the betting world? Why don't they prove it? There's a question. So, if their games are that good, they should be betting it and they should be proving it to you. Not just, don't take somebody's word for it. Ask to see a copy of a damn ticket. Sorry, the comments are crazy. I can go on and on and on about, dealing with somebody who actually bets the games. If you're going to have somebody who doesn't bet the games, and Daniel, where did you get that 7-6 record? Who was that with? For $3,000. But if you're gonna have somebody who doesn't bet the games, what they're doing is they're taking your money. They need you to buy. They need you to win, so you keep buying packages from them. They're gambling with your money. Oh, sorry to hear, bud. That's not good. King Kong, Chan, Daniel, Nicholas, Brian, welcome, guys. I've never seen you comment. I do appreciate it. But they need you to win games, so that way you keep buying. They're gambling with your money, guys. We may lose. We may have a losing day today. I don't think we do, but we may. But here's the fact. I'm betting the games. Yesterday we bet. I lost. I lost big. I lost really big yesterday. And it's not about trashing a service or not trashing a service. It's bet with somebody that's actually betting the games, guys, and do your due diligence. And if you guys take games whoever you want, I'm not going to tell you who to use, who not to use. I'm not going to talk about, I don't go out and just slander and talk about another service. But what I do is when somebody wants to poke at me, I'll let the dirty air, I'll let their dirty laundry out. That's a fact. I get along with every sports service out there. Apparently, except for one. Yeah, one of their guys absolutely loves me. And reaches out from time to time. Imagine that one. So, I'm not going to say who to use, who not to use, guys. You guys could read the comments. You guys could read in the comments what you guys think and what you guys want. Make your own opinion. But all I say is my only advice is if you're not betting with somebody who's actually financially invested in the games and they're not with your money but with their own, you got to ask yourself why. But guys, again, let's move on to the games. If you guys want to keep posting about it in the comments, you guys can. Feel free. You guys can always post whatever you want in the comments. The comments are great, guys. And actually, believe it or not, this subject has brought out so many more names than our regular commenters. I mean, Chris, thank you. I'm glad you found us, bud. Nicholas, no, I did not tell my personal play yet, but I will. King Kong Chan, I know you just said you're on, but your Harley comment said he's lost with us. He's won with us as well. No complaints. And like he said, he knows when I lose big. And that's the reason why he trusts me. I'm betting my own money. Guys, if you don't sign up and buy packages from me, it's okay. Cappers Direct is still going to write me a paycheck. Okay? I'm still going to bet on the games. I'm going to win more than I lose, so that means I'm making more money. All right? So to everybody that's just commenting for the first time or you haven't commented in a while, thank you. I do appreciate it. And it's funny, somebody posted about trolls earlier, and McGill, what was your questions, McGill? Oh, and Mike, yeah, I meant to say -5, and I said 4. Line was at 5, and for some reason I wrote on my notes when I was filming -4, but it is -5, and 5.5 here in Vegas as of right now. Thank you, Nicholas. I'm glad you guys like it. Like the free plays. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. But guys, if you're just tuning in, I do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get automatic updates. And as Brian just said, thanks, Brian. Please do hit that thumbs up button. All right, guys? They'd be in the gym, Mike, with their videos. Absolutely. You know, I'm not a fan of parlays, Miguel, to answer that question. Yeah, JSN, I'll try and recap. We've been on for almost 2 hours. Bears -5, Tommy. It was our official free play in our daily free play video. But I'm going to have another free play here for you guys in just a minute as well. But anyways, enough of that. Even though you guys can still talk about it, and if I see a good comment, I'll respond to it. But guys, keep chatting. Keep you want to post your bad experiences or hell, your good experiences. Princess Chacha, what's for breakfast? I drove through Dunkin' and I had my first cup of coffee there and a donut, bagel and cream cheese. And my third cup of coffee is empty, so I really need a fourth. But what's really for breakfast is the 49ers and San Francisco Chiefs game, guys. 479-480. Chiefs opened up as a 5.5-point favorite. Game time on that game is a 1 o'clock game on the East Coast. 10 in the morning. Breakfast game here. Another breakfast game. Line opened up at 5.5. Line, when I went to double check right before filming, had the line all the way up to a 6.5-point line, guys. I'm going to double check that right now to make sure nothing has changed on game 479 and 480. Line is actually at back down to 6. A better bet it down to 6. It got up to 6.5. So in the last 2 hours, it has dropped to 6, which people are pounding the 49ers. The sharps are pounding the 49ers. Total opened up at 54.5. It got to 55. It's still at 55 in most places, although the Westgate have it at 54.5. The 49ers are 1-1 straight up, but 0-2 against the spread. The Chiefs 2-0 straight up and 2-0 against the spread. Some top team trends between the two. Kansas City is 7-0 against the spread at home versus NFC West teams. Daniel, you want it, you got to come pry it out of my hands. No handouts here, buddy. Maybe games. I'll give you some handouts and some games, all right? San Francisco is 1-6 against the spread the last 7 games against pathetic defensive teams that allow more than 26.5 points per game. Kansas City is 10-0 on the under their last 10 games at home against lesser defensive teams, allowing more than 23.5 points per game. Head-to-head trends, but keep in mind, guys, these teams haven't faced off since October of 2014. Kansas City is 4-0 straight up and against the spread their last 4 games at home against San Francisco. The last time they played in 2014, San Francisco won in San Francisco 22-17. And as Russ just pointed out, Pat Mahomes is trying to be the first quarterback in history with at least 4 touchdown passes in 3 consecutive games. McGill can't stay on the phone because he is in federal prison. We gave out the Bears minus the points last night and this morning. I do like that game. It's a great free play. We've got another one that's coming, but it's not coming up towards the end of the program. Daniel, I'm getting meaner as my coffee runs out, and it's empty. So do us all a favor and bring me another Dunkin' Donuts coffee, all right, guys? All right, Daniel, thank you. Much love. Unfortunately, he's in Tennessee, and the sad thing is Daniel's a Tennessee fan. Oh, my God. I thought it was tough being a USC fan this year. Man, could you imagine being a Tennessee fan? Or a Tennessee alum? Whoo! Imagine that one. Sorry, Daniel, I had to. Pat Mahomes, his success, it's been the talk of the season, guys, so far. First 2 weeks. Pat Mahomes, 10 touchdown passes in two road games. All right. Kansas City is 7-2 against the spread their last 9 regular season games at home. No doubt, Arrowhead Stadium gives them a huge home field advantage. Your guys' comments are cracking me up today. I love seeing the user participation, guys. Actually, I really do. The more you guys comment, the more you guys participate. So you 100 or so guys that are watching but don't comment, come on and comment. Log in. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment. That way it makes it more fun. Let us know who you guys like. Matter of fact, yes, while I'm talking and breaking down the 49ers and Chiefs game, please do post who you guys like today. I'd like to see who you guys like. So do us a favor, post that in the comments. I know we did that earlier, but I know a lot of people leave and then come back, or new people come on. So let's see who you guys like. Again, this is going to be a great quarterback battle today. Jimmy Garoppolo, 7-2 against the spread in his early career as a starter. There's Ty. What's going on, buddy? I look to see this. This is going to be an interesting game, a good game in my opinion. 49ers came back. They beat Detroit last week after losing week 1 to the Vikings 24-16. 49ers averaging 23 points per game. Chiefs averaging a monster 40 points per game on offense. Drew to the Crew just said he likes the Chiefs to win 31-27. 49ers allowing, on average, over 2 games, 25.5 points per game. Chiefs averaging, allowing more on defense, giving up 32.5 points per game. 49ers offense, averaging 196 yards in the air after 2 games, and a nice 140 on the ground. San Francisco's got their run game going over the course of the first 2 games, and one of those games being the Vikings. The Chiefs averaging 289 yards in the air and 116 on the ground. 49ers defense has been allowing 278 yards in the air and 107 yards on the ground on average over 2 games. The Chiefs, on the other hand, have been getting manhandled in the air. They're 2-0 and 2-0 against the spread. However, they're averaging giving up 430 yards in the air over 2 games. Now, the Chiefs have played the Chargers and the Steelers, and between Big Ben and Phillip Rivers, they have picked them apart in the air. But the Chiefs' defense only allowing 78 yards on the ground. True to the crew feels that Garoppolo is going to throw a game-losing interception in the final minute while trying to give the Niners a lead. If there's a prop bet on that online, Drew to the crew, I'd go bet that one. And Russ said, today is Casey's home opener. Mike, I haven't given that out yet, but I will here shortly. Give you guys a personal play today, too. This one, guys, I liked it at 7. We probably should have talked about this one earlier when that line on the 49ers was at plus 6.5. I was looking for it to go to 7. I did not think there'd be much public money going on the 49ers, but apparently a lot of you guys like the 49ers as well. I'm just going to double check something. I want to check where the money's at on this game. Give me a second. Let's check where the money's at on this game because I just want to confirm something. All right, so Vegas is up to their tricks, okay, guys? But here's the thing. That and the sharps are betting on the 49ers. 66% of the public is on the Chiefs, laying the points. They were at 6.5 earlier. Opened up at 5. It jumped all the way to 6.5. Everybody was the general public was pounding the Chiefs, laying the 6.5 points. It is now down to 6 currently. Let me double check to make sure it's still sitting at 6. It's now down to 6. The 49ers are getting 6 points on the road in Kansas City. Kansas City's home opener. I personally I loved them at plus 6.5. I like them at plus 6. Official lean on the game is take the 49ers plus the 6 or 6.5, depending on where you guys get it. I know offshore, there's still a bunch of books looking that have it at 6, although BetOnline has it at 5. They are being so stingy. And here's the thing. The sharps are betting the 49ers. We can see here these people's best bet picks. 4 out of these 5 all have the 49ers plus 6.5 when it was at 6.5. Infamous whiner, the last time the 49ers won in Kansas City was December 26, 1982. I was born. How many of you weren't born yet? So, San Francisco plus the points. Nice dog to cover. Do they win outright? I don't know, but I think they, I hope they do. But I think they definitely cover the spread on that game. Nathaniel was not alive the last time the 49ers won in Kansas City. All right. Either was Drew to the crew. Sorry, Daniel, I don't know who Boyle is. How old do I look? Let's ask Karen that. Out of coffee, drinking water at 8 in the morning. This is ridiculous. Next time I'm bringing 2 cups. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring the pot in here. Curtis, you're right on the money, bud. Same thing with Mike. Nope, Mike, you're wrong. Curtis. Drew to the crew. That's up. Saints and Falcons is up. Daniel, what's your net worth? Well, I can't give away that in my social. How about my driver's license number? It's bad enough some ding-dong last week, no, 2 weeks ago now, was able to somehow get my bank information, call into Wells Fargo. Wow, Karen, you're fired. You're now on the shit list. Curtis is correct. But I got good enough credit to have a couple Amexes. All right, guys, let's jump right into the games. J-Dub just said, thanks for all the free winners. And one day when I can move big money, I'll be thanking you for all the winning premium plays. Absolutely, bud, whenever you guys are ready. Before we get you guys on this this last game, and because I do have a free play on it as well, and then I'll get you guys on my personal play. Dan, you're cracking me up. Justin, I'll answer that one. Justin just asked, biggest win ever, biggest loss ever. Quick story. Talk about that one here shortly. Let's get on this game, guys. But before I get you guys on this free play, quick reminder. If you're new to Cappers Direct, or maybe you've never been with us, you want to try us out, we do have our new client special. It ends today. Today's last day to get it. You do have to call in for the new client special. Call the 888-561-8923 number. I will post that in the comments. What it is you get 1 full week of our premium plays. You get 1 full week, 7 full days of our premium plays, which is normally $1,000 a week, and you also get 1 full week of our system plays, which is normally $600 a week. So you're getting a $1,600 package. It's $299. The only way to get it is to call in. You get the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds on that game. Mike, you need a over. I like the over in the Giants game. Mike. But if you want to take advantage of our new client special, that will end today. That program will end today. It's $299, and we'll be able to get you on and get you taken care of. You got to call in. Also, if you've been with us before, or maybe you just want to try us out for 3 days or hell just the day, we've got something for you guys for our premium plays. You can get today's premium plays. We've got 3 big premium plays, all NFL. We're working on a Major League Baseball one for later as well. And hopefully I will have that one here shortly. As soon as we get off the video, we're going to go wrap that one up. But if you want to get today's premium plays, you go to our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium play tab. All right? Click on the premium play tab. And then it's the very first package. You can get today's premium plays for just $99. You can get to every one of our premium plays today for just $99. Or there's even something better there. You can take 3 days of our premium plays. It was supposed to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday only, but they did not take it off the website, so I'm allowing you guys to have it again today. You can have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's premium plays for just $199, guys, and it's going to be a great deal. It'll be a great deal for everybody, so make sure you guys get on our premium plays and take full advantage of them today. I mean, we lost yesterday, and here's the thing. We're going to have a big bounce back day today. I'll always admit when we lose. We had a losing day yesterday, fact, 100% fact. And today we bounced back with a nice day. So, guys, if you're looking for a day to get back even, if you're looking for a day to make some money, today's the day. Get on board our premium plays. I just posted the link in the comments. Just click that. That takes you right to our premium play tab. You get instant access to our websites. As soon as you purchase, you get instant access. I know nobody else advertises that other than us until recently. I'll leave that one there. But yeah, guys, go to our website, get on board our premium plays. If you're not already on it, get on board them. I always take care of everybody. If you purchase the daily package, I will make sure you have a winning day. If you don't, I'll keep it going until you do. Same thing with the 3-day package, guys. I will make sure you guys have a winning day. All right? I'll make sure you guys have a winning experience. People want to talk about number one customer service. You're never going to get yelled and screamed at. We're never going to press you to buy something else. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. You don't want to bet it, don't bet it. You know, I can leave the horse to water, but I can't make you drink it, okay? And but either way, if you guys want a good day today, get on board our premium plays. Anyways, back to the games. I hate having to do the speech. I'd rather just talk about games, but fortunately, Cappers Direct is paying the bills for Cappers Nation and for me to go live 3 days a week. So with that, we have promotion. It's the nature of the beast. It happens. Back to the games. Thank you, Gary. I do appreciate it. Our baseball's actually been pretty good. Baseball's been good. Football's been on the rocky side. We've been we take quite a few dogs on occasion, and some of them have bit us, and they weren't barking; they were biting us. But today's going to be a good day in football. All right, guys. Now, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for this game. It was actually earlier in the program, and I skipped it to go towards the end because I do have a free play on it, okay? Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia, in the Dome. 1 p.m. Eastern, televised on Fox. Game number 467 and 468. Saints are 1-1 straight up, 0-2 against the spread. Falcons sit 1-1 straight up and 1-1 against the spread as well. When the line opened up, Atlanta was favored by just over a field goal. They were favored by 3.5. On Thursday, when we went live, they are favored by 3. Today, they're laying 1.5. Now, what happened is it dropped to 1.5 all over Vegas this morning, and there's been some big bets on the Falcons already today, and that line has jumped back up to 2 in some spots, but I'm still seeing it at 1.5. And most places, 1.5 right here. The South Point is reporting that above average betting today. The people are betting like crazy the NFL this morning at the South Point and all over Vegas. All right, back to the game. New Orleans, the Saints, guys, 12-4-2 against the spread their last 5 years after a conference straight-up win. Atlanta is just 1-9 against the spread their last 10 games at home against weak defensive teams, allowing more than 24.5 points per game. Chido says he made a bunch of bets while drunk yesterday and got lucky. Oh, absolutely. We've all done it. The Saints, 8-1 on the under their last 9 games before playing the Giants. Corey, a lot of people are liking the under on this game, and I'll explain that here in a minute. The under is 8-2 in the last 10 games of their head-to-head series. The last 2 have gone under. The 2 prior to that gone over. And then 6 straight before that. And as Ty said, don't bet drunk. Yeah, absolutely. They faced off twice last year in December. December 7th of last year. Does that include what we lost prior? Prior to us, no. But I will make you guys money. If you sign up today, I will make you money. December 7th of last year, Atlanta edged New Orleans in Atlanta 20-17. And then December 24th of last year, the Saints beat the Falcons by 10 points, 23-13 last year in New Orleans. Both over and unders for last year were set at 51.5. Total sitting at 53 right now, guys. The Falcons had a nice bounce back win last week, beating the Panthers in Atlanta 31-24. However, they still have not solved the problem of getting Julio Jones the ball. Freeman's out. Getting the ball in Julio Jones' hand has been their biggest problem. If he's on your fantasy football team, you've been feeling the blues, guys. Sean Payton's squad, they're 10-5 as a regular season underdog the past 2 years. And the Saints have stayed under the total with the Falcons in both meetings last year, like I said earlier. The under is 8-1 for Atlanta since last year in Atlanta. Crazy things have happened between these two teams. We talked about this one on Thursday. I mean, there's over the years some crazy things have happened between these two teams. End of the 2016 season, January 2017, Atlanta beat the Saints 38-32, total of 70 points in that game. The total was set at 59. Earlier that season, they played September 26 in 2016. Atlanta won on the road in New Orleans 45-32. All right, so they've had their moments, and we've seen crazy stuff happen between these two teams. It's very easy, for us to be able to assume that Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, they could end up in a shootout. I look for both defenses and the running attack to show up to make this one a slower-paced, lower-scoring affair, in my opinion. The Saints are averaging 30.5 points per game, while the Falcons are averaging just over 3 touchdowns per game, averaging 21.5 points, led by their horrible offensive coordinator and why he is still employed. They should have done what my USC Trojans did and fire him and get rid of the dude. The Saints allowing 33 points per game, while the Falcons are averaging, giving up 21 points, giving up 3 touchdowns a game, guys. The Saints offense averaging 322 yards in the air with Drew Brees and only rushing 52 yards. Now, both of their games that they've played this year, the Saints, have been passing attack games, for the most part, shootouts. Let me see if I can pop up some more information on this game here. Falcons averaging just a nice 248 yards, just under 250 yards in the air, as well as 122 on the ground, guys. The Saints defense allowing 325 yards by their opponents in the air and 102 on the ground. And as LT just said, they hate each other. These two teams don't like each other. The Falcons defense is giving up 218 yards in the air and 117 on the ground. And earlier in the week, we gave out a lean on the under. I still like the under 53 in this game as a lean. But we do have a free play on this game. Here's one of our free plays on this game. Saints, Falcons. We like the Falcons minus the 2. Lay the 2. I know Drew to the Crew is going to be mad. Drew to the Crew is going to be mad. Some of you guys are taking the Saints. I know that. But sometimes we're wrong. But I'll tell you one thing. We're right more than... we're right more than we lose. So there's an official free play. Official free plays today. The Bears minus the points. Falcons. LT's probably mad. I do like I do like the Falcons today, guys. LT, you're from New Orleans. My cousin was a backup quarterback at LSU when they won their national championship. All right, guys. So there's your official free plays. I do have a private play for you guys as well. Let me double check the line on that game. Hold on, let me switch windows here. Get you guys that official free place. Make sure the line hasn't changed very much. It's changed a little bit. There's been some a little bit of point movement here. Let me see here. Where's it at? I know there's been some movement, so let me double check here. Make sure everything's correct before I give it out. Okay, we're all good to go. Lines changed based on what I liked. I mean, I liked between the Cowboys and the Seahawks, guys, game 485, 486, right? Just writing down my notes here for what I talk about. Before I give you that, let me read this question here. Princess Chachu. Here's the thing with guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed Saturday is we win or we refund your money. For everybody that purchased Guaranteed Saturday yesterday, they received a full refund. And what happened is we gave their money back, and believe it or not, I actually gave everybody that didn't have access to our premium plays, I gave them premium plays for today and tomorrow absolutely free. Even though our guarantee is that they just get their money back. Sorry, reading some of the comments. But that's how the Guaranteed Saturday works. But if you purchase our premium plays today, make sure that you make some money. I take care of everybody. Always take care of our clients. It's one thing we do. All right, guys, let's get you on this free play because we've been going on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Game 485, 486, Dallas, Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Big home field advantage for the Seahawks. Line opened up at 3. I loved Dallas at +3, guys. I loved them at +2. I loved them at +1.5. They're getting 1 now, okay? They're getting 1 now. Total opened up at 42.5. The line is down to 40. It actually just moved to 40.5 at the Westgate and CG Technologies just bumped it down to 40. Bet Online just moved it down to 40 as well. My personal free play from one of my own personal selections and on the game is I'm going to be betting on Dallas, guys. I'm going to be betting on the Cowboys. I like what I saw last week. I like what I see coming from the Cowboys. And I personally think they get the job done against Seattle. Seattle's not what they cracked up to be this week. Or this year, sorry. Dallas is 1-1 straight up, 1-1 against the spread. Seattle 0-2 straight up, 0-1-1 against the spread. I know they're looking for that first win. They're at home at CenturyLink Field, which gives them a big advantage, that noise factor there. I think the Seahawk defense is just not going to be what it's cracked up to be over the years. They've been allowing 254 yards in the air, 116 on the ground. Elliott will have a big game. Prescott's going to have a big game. I think they get the job done rushing and rushing the ball. And Seattle has just not been able to do much on offense. 220 yards in the air on average, averaging a measly 69 on the ground. They lost 27-24 to Dallas, and then last week 24-17 to the Bears. But I like what I see between these two teams, and it's, to me, it's I'm going to be betting on the dog, the road team dog here. I like them to win. I like them to win outright, even when they were +2. I still liked Dallas to win outright. They played last year. Seattle won 21-12 in Dallas. Nice revenge game too, added factor. One note: the Cowboys are 10-1. They're past 11 games on the under. All right, so for you under bettors, Pete Carroll and the Seahawks, they're just 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games at home. I mean, it's supposed to be one of the best home field advantages for any NFL team, and they have a measly 2-7 in the last 9 home games. Some of you guys are going to say, Seattle, but you guys are public bettors, and you guys are going to ride with Seattle. You're probably riding with Green Bay too, Daniel. Just like you're riding with the Rams, and Vegas never loses. I promise you that much in the long run. The lights are on for a reason, guys. Sharps are betting the Cowboys on this game. I can tell you this here on my notes and our power ratings. Sharps are betting the Cowboys. Go look at that public money bets. Go look at that information on who's betting what on the public, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's pop that up real quick, and we'll send you guys on your merry way. 59% are betting of the public, which is not much. I mean, it's a little over 50%, a little over half, but are all betting on Seattle minus the points to get the job done at home for their first win. Yet that line has dropped from 3 to now 1. If the majority of the money's on Seattle, why is that line dropping? Think about it. Vegas is begging you to bet Seattle. So go ahead and bet Seattle, Daniel. Let me know how it works out for you. LT, love it, buddy. Vegas is begging everybody to take Seattle. And as Curtis said, trap game, guys. They're begging you. That line is so attractive, saying, please, please hand me your money on the Seahawks. Seahawks don't get the job done today, guys. In my opinion, my personal opinion, and I love it a lot. So, but that's my personal play, guys. We gave out the Bears minus the points, 49ers plus the points, and now the Cowboys plus the points. All right, guys, enjoy those free plays. Enjoy the leans that we gave out. If you've missed this video in its entirety, the archive version is always on our website, as well as our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that logo in the bottom right-hand corner. If you're on your phone or your tablet, it's real simple, guys. All you got, my tablet died. All you got to do is just turn it sideways, your phone or your tablet. Turn it sideways, and then you can click that subscribe button as well. Also, give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video, guys, if you appreciate the hard work. Hell, even if you hate us, give us a thumbs down, all right? There's 1 thumbs down already. It's all cool, guys. But if you appreciate the hard work, I appreciate everybody that participated in the live chat. It means a lot, and to make this show a success. And the more that you guys participate, the better it is, in my opinion. So again, thank you to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you want that new client special, ask for me. If you don't ask for me, you won't get it, because they're going to give you one package or the other for $2.99. And today's the last day for it, guys. All right? You get our system plays and our premium plays for $2.99, or you can get the day of premium plays for $99. And I'll guarantee to make you money, or I'll keep you going. Same thing with our 3-day package. Purchase that 3-day package for $199, guys, and I'll keep you going until you make money. But I promise you, you're going to make money. Today will be a good day. We lost yesterday. Today will be a bounce-back day. Not many services will get on here live and say, yep, I lost yesterday. I will. And I'm not going to delete this video admitting that I lost yesterday. It's still going to be up here forever. Okay? Princess, yes, this is all I do for a living. Absolutely. I'm not in the Army. I'm not in... I don't have another sales job. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a banker. I was in the military many, many years ago. But yes, 100% this is my day job. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys all have a great day. And subscribe, like the video, and let's have a good day. If you guys come to Vegas, give me a call. We'll meet up. And maybe we'll go live to show the whole world that I'm actually in Las Vegas. Yes, Russ. Thank you for posting that. Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. But I got to run. I actually have clients to call. My phone's been blown up while we've been sitting here. And Infamous Weiner will be in Vegas October 2nd through the 5th. Just give me a call, bud. If you guys are in the car business or into hot rods and stuff like that, SEMA show is coming up end of next month. That's a good time always. All right, guys, take it easy. Enjoy your Sunday. Let's make some serious money today, guys. As always, any questions, please just give us a call. And we will hook you guys up. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and chat with you guys soon.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.